I'm going to be interviewing Joe Pride today on energy drinks. So, Joe, how familiar are you with energy drinks? Extremely, somewhat, or not familiar at all?
I would consider myself somewhat familiar with energy drinks.
Okay, so what is your impression of energy drinks?
They lack in certain aspects.
All right, so what aspects are those?
I would say they make me over jittery and they don't carry a longevity I would like.
All right, so overall, how satisfied are you with currently available energy drinks on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being unsatisfied, 10 being extremely satisfied.
I would say probably a 6.
All right, so are there specific brands of energy drinks that you like the most?
I currently like Red Bull.
All right, why is that?
Well, Red Bull carries the energy I would like in an energy drink, but it has the problem of a hard come down, which I don't particularly like. I would look for an alternative that would have more longevity to its substance.
All right, so which brand do you least like?
I would say at least like Rockstar because it has a short energy period and a long come down period, and that really affects my day.
All right. So, what specific features of current available energy drinks impressed you?
I do like how 5 Hour Energy does carry the energy period I'm looking for, but it still lacks the ability to overcome that hard come down.
All right. So, what specific features of currently available energy drinks disappointed you?
Again, I would say Rockstar does that for me, and also a couple of the other energy drinks in the field, like Gatorade, is also considered in that field, and they do the same thing for me. That hard come down.
Okay. So, what, if anything, do you find frustrating or unappealing about current available energy drinks?
The hard come down, also the hard, large calorie count they carry with them.
Understandable. What are the occasions when you consume energy drinks?
Before a long day of studying, before a sporting event, and also before or after a hard night's sleep. I need something that will carry me through the day, and I have not found something that will do that for me.
Okay, so on those occasions when an energy drink was not available, what other similar products did you consume?
I normally turn towards coffee
Okay.
for that.
How likely would you be to recommend an energy drink to a family member or friend? 1 being very unlikely and 10 being very likely.
I would say a 5, depending on the situation.
Okay. Assume you would recommend an energy drink. What would you say to convince your best friend to purchase the energy drink?
I would say, do you need a jolt right now? And if you do, take them. Otherwise, if you can last without it, do not take it.
All right. Now, assume you would not recommend an energy drink. What would you say to convince your friend not to buy the energy drink?
Do you have a lot to do later in the day? If you do not take them because it will cause you hardship.
Okay. What words would you use to describe your ideal energy drink?
Tasteful, energetic on the long term, and restorative after the end of the energy burst.
Okay. What do you think can be fixed to improve energy drinks?
Again, the longevity of the energy boost, and also a lower calorie count and a more focus on the vitamin side.
All right. When did you first begin to consume energy drinks?
I would say about 13, 14.
All right. Thank you, Joe, for your contribution today.
Hello, sir. My name is Zach Zimmerman, and I'm going to be conducting an interview today because we want your opinion on energy drinks. I'm going to ask you several open-ended questions, and your personal opinions are very important for us, so there's no right or wrong answer. Please feel welcome to express yourself freely during the discussion. So this conversation will be recorded on tape. This is only for the purpose of a class project, and only me and my partners will listen to this tape. so no names or personal information will be used in the report. So if you could just state your first name for me, and then we can get going with some of the questions. So my name is Joe. Well, that's perfect. That's all we need. So if I could just start off with the first question, which would be, how familiar are you with energy drinks?
Well, I'm pretty experienced with them. I use them once in a while, but I've definitely heard of them.
Okay, so you'd say you're very familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your impression of energy drinks overall, would you say?
Well, I think that they're pretty nice for when I need to study or something, but other than that, I think they're not a good thing to use like on a daily basis.
Okay, overall, how satisfied would you say you are with the current availability of energy drinks?
Oh, I think they're available everywhere, especially at gas stations. I don't really have any problem getting one if I need it. So yeah, I'd say they're pretty available.
Okay, that's good. Are there any specific brands of Monster or Red Bull or any other type of energy drink that you like to use?
Yeah, my favorite is actually Rockstar. I'm not really a big fan of Red Bull or Monster.
Okay. Which brands do you not like besides those, if there are any? And why do you like the brands that you do like?
Well, I just think Rockstar is the best flavor. It's not that I don't like Monster or Red Bull. I just think they're kind of pricey and don't taste as great.
Okay, sounds good. What specific features of currently available energy drinks do you like?
Well, I think they mostly have really good flavors. I also like that they keep me awake, so those things are important to me.
Okay, well that's good. What features currently do you not like or disappoint you about these energy drinks?
Definitely the crash, and also just the high sugar content. It's really annoying because when I have to take one to be productive, then I feel like crap afterwards.
Yeah, I agree. That happens to me sometimes too. What, if anything, do you find frustrating or unappealing about currently available energy drinks?
Well, the things I mentioned, and then also, yeah, I don't think they have a very good image around them. So, if people see me drinking them, I feel like they judge me.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard that one before. What are the usual occasions when you would consume these energy drinks?
Definitely when I'm studying, or if I'm doing like a physical activity and I need to stay awake. Also, long drives are really nice if I have one.
Okay. How likely would you be to recommend an energy drink to a family member or friend? With 1 being least likely and 7 being most likely.
I'd definitely say like a 5 or a 6 for friends, and then probably a 1 or 2 for family. Because I don't think my family really needs them, but like my friends who are working like physical labor jobs especially, they could really use them.
Okay. If you would recommend an energy drink, what would you say to convince your best friend to purchase it?
I would just tell him that it would be helpful for all of his needs to stay awake, especially if he has to cram for a test or something. I think he would really like it, and it would benefit him.
Okay. What would you say to convince your friend not to buy this energy drink?
I would just tell him it's gonna suck afterward because the crash isn't gonna be great, and you're also not gonna feel too great because of all the sugar.
Okay. Okay, just a couple more. What would you use to describe your ideal energy drink? Like, what specific features and why?
I would definitely say I'd want it to taste good, but last longer than most currently do. And ideally, I would not like to have a crash, but I know that might be hard to achieve.
Okay. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you. So thanks for your time, Joe.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to help.
All right. Thank you.